Well, one cannot surmise, but one would want to believe that would involve work stoppages, and at some point in time, a general strike. Because normally, it is a general strike that leads to a dictatorship being overthrown or resigning, at least in the Latin American experience.
What it also, by any means necessary to say, encapsulate those words?
Also, yes, it encapsulates those two areas, and possibly also would encapsulate or include or not exclude repressionary forces, such as, for example, police and the army, to make.
Oh, no, we're talking about them moving, you just said, border and the army and police. We're talking about your brother and his associates saying they must go. And I'm asking about the extra electoral means. You mentioned work stoppages, general strikes.
Yes.
All right? And we don't ask you if that's all is encapsulated under those words.
But if the overthrow is effective, it will include the capturing of the commanding arms of the society, such as the radio station, and winning over of sections of the police. Because it couldn't happen otherwise. We've had experience in Cuba, Dominican Republic, and even in Grenada. So it would have to include the winning over at some stage of armed members of the security services. Or is it going to happen?
Yes. And in your estimation, those words exclude by violent means?
I think violent means would have been included. It couldn't be ruled out. Violent means could not be ruled out if we have the correct definition of violence.
Now, your brother, Dr. Rodney, coordinated, therefore, you're aware, his activities to accomplish that goal.
He coordinated his activities to educate the working class.
Not to accomplish that goal.
He coordinated his activities to educate the people. Rodney went to the people. He held mass meetings. He mobilized them.
Okay. Does that answer my question? That those are some of his activities, mass
For the most part, indeed, right up until the day or two before his assassination, he was engaged in one of the largest mass meetings ever held in Guyana.
Now,
He went to the people.
in addition to that, he established several organizations before the exams.
I only know the Working People's Alliance.
As his brother, who you said you were with him from time to time in Ghana, you work politically or other than etc. You're aware of his connections and movement against oppression?
The movement against oppression was formed in 1971-72. Rodney returned in 1974. So I won't be aware whether he was in communicado or in connection with, in communication with the organizers of law. So I won't be able to say.
Are you aware that organization had a place in Tiger In Tiger
It's a district of Yorkshire. No, the MO didn't have an office in Tiger The MO had an office in what is called South, just off Main Street. Not in Tiger is where they had their offices subsequently. They had their offices in Tiger but now had their headquarters out of Tiger.
So, but that's what I'm asking you.
No, you're confusing the PPA.
No, you're confusing yourself. I'm asking you about movement against oppression.
And I answered you by telling you.
I'm suggesting to you that they had offices on which water operated.
No, we said Tiger Bay. No,
Up to
sir.
Tiger Bay, I'm saying
No,
to you,
it did not.
I'm maintaining that too.
No, the WPA had their offices in Tiger Bay, off Home Street. Mao had their offices in New Market Street, outside of Tiger Bay. So that's why I answered your question. I'm correcting you, Council.
All right. Thank you. New Market Street, does New Market Street run through Tiger Bay?
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
No, Tiger Bay stops at the junction of Rosemary Lane and where is the church. The rest of the place is outside.
I managed to get you to show your in-depth knowledge and fact that you have of your brother's organization. So you can't, we don't know that he was involved in Mao. Mao had a separate office of the WPA office in Tiger Bay, but not far from.
Counsel, you need to compare the witness. The witness has not said that his brother was involved in Mao. You asked him if he was, and the witness if he had been involved in the formation of Mao. The witness's answer was Mao was formed in 1971 and Walter returned here in 1974. If it is your theory that Walter Rodney was involved in Mao, that is okay, but you can't suggest that the witness has said that. It's not fair to him. He may subsequently say so, but he has not yet said
My
so.
question about permission, but did I suggest to him that Walter formed Mao, or that Walter, in some of his activities, he became involved with certain organizations?
The witness has not acknowledged that his brother was involved in Mao. It may be so, it may not be, but the witness has not so acknowledged what you just said. So now we know that he was involved in Mao. You are moving on. That's not clear.
No, I got the impression that he did answer it, but I asked him specifically. From where you sitting, are you saying that Dr. Walter Rodney at that time was not involved with the movement against oppression?
No, he was not.
He was not?
No.
Was your brother, Walter, ever involved in the movement against oppression?
He could not have been associated with elements of the leadership of Mao after he came back in 1974 and the Walter Rodney Solidarity Committee was established. But when Mao was founded, he was not on the same physical.
I never said that he founded Mao. Did I put it to you that your brother founded the movement against oppression? If you want to say that you got the impression, say it, but I never put that to you. I said you became involved in certain activities, and I mentioned movement against oppression is the first one. Let's go to Raccoon now. We go on record because there are publications which show your brother's involvement with Mao. Well, so we're going to deal with that. Let's go to Raccoon now. Are you aware of the Raccoon group?
The Raccoon Group, yes, I'm aware.
Tell us about it.
Well, the Raccoon Group, to my knowledge, was one of the regional organizations that came out of the New World Group, or came about at the time of the New World Group. Being a group of academics, mainly, who established, if you like, pressure groups, or journals, mostly journals, in Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, I think also Barbados, and St. Vincent, as well as Guyana. And Raccoon was the Guyana, if you like, version of that New World spread of New World grouping, subgrouping.
Which I mentioned to you already. Now, these groups, you'll agree with me, were used by the WPA in their struggle to unseat the government of the day.
The question is in terms of groups, you refer only to Raccoon
And the movement against oppression.
or both of them?
But if he wants to let me go into him, then let's go, if he's not answering, let me go in to show how the movement against oppression became an integral part of that project activity. If he wants me to do that.
I'm afraid, Council, that we may have to pursue that on the next occasion.
I can leave it to you, Mr.
I'm trying to find a little space, as it were, to accommodate council who would like to be, present the application to standard.
As it is.
Yes.
Your Honor,
We'll make a note that is where we start,
Yes.
unless you have any object the next time.
No, yes, sir.
Government Council, Commissioner, and quite clear that for any question that's come from you.
No, I do not doubt the fact, Mr. Rodney, it is just that they were notified in relation to the date. There are three council here from abroad that would like to apply to the call to the bar here. The Trinidad and Tobago, they would like to, in Guyana, and they would like to make application standard in relation to subsequent proceedings in this commission.
With the chairman's permission, Mr. Williams,
Yes, please.
you remember you had been cross-examining Reverend Gilbert this morning
Yes.
in relation to one Eric Gilbert.
Yes.
You had first asked if you were his brother, and you had also cross-examined him as the arms found in the home of Eric Gilbert
A PPP activist.
as a PPP activist. And you had promised that you would produce money the document from which you were cross-examining. Well, you have passed up a document to me, and I would like you to confirm that the area you have marked relates to a publication in a magazine called Guyana Times News Magazine, published in the third quarter of 1964.
Yes.
So you're talking about the arms found in the home of one Eric Gilbert in
Yes.
1964,
Who's supposed to be the family of it?
not in 1970, 71 when Mr. Gilbert came back.
No, please, your ruling is that we could have gone back.
No, I just wanted to be clear, because
Yeah.
when the questions
No,
were
no.
asked, I got the impression they were contemporaneous to the political activities that the witness was speaking of. But I'm grateful for the clarification.
The criteria for it, Commissioner. The one where I put that a brother of his was found with a submachine gun, I thought that was contemporary.
Well, the area which you have highlighted, but when found in the home of PPP activist Eric Gilbert, it contained a stock of hand grenades, submachine guns, and complex rounds of ammunition.
Yes, he said that was not his family.
The section that you have highlighted for
That's the section.
is from third quarter 1964.
Yes, ma'am.
So it is not contemporary.
That's all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I want to thank you again for sharing with us and making yourself available today. And you will be invited back next year meeting. And we will know that we will start with you or just continue with you on that again. Thank you very much.
I just would like to note where Council Government Council ceased this cross-examination, so we can proceed.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't happen this morning.
We have a paper note of where he stopped, but that doesn't stop him from starting at another point next time. And then coming back to the record. So thank you very much.
Correct that we have to be accommodated so late in the proceeding, but we're grateful to you for accommodating us now. Just want to indicate at this stage I'm appearing on behalf of the wives of the deceased, Rona Rodney, that's Patricia Rodney, and their children, Shaka Rodney, Kanini Rodney, and Asha Rodney.
I think you were going a little fast, so maybe a little more slowly.
Patricia Rodney, widow,
Andrew Pilgrim, Queen's Counsel from the Barbados Bar, but recently called the Trinidad Bar.
Very
Sorry, Barbados Bar, I don't know what I'm. I looked at the Queen's Counsel. Here for Patricia,
Mr. Rodney.
wife of Walter.
Indeed.
Who else?
The children, Shaka Rodney,
Asha,
Kanini Rodney. That's Kanin.
very familiar.
And Asha.
Asha.
Very commissioner. My learned friend, Mr. Scotland, will indicate his affair.
Yes. Are you appearing alone or are you
At this stage, I'm alone, but we hope to add some strength to the team as we proceed. We're very appreciative, Commissioner.
Mr. Scotland?
Good afternoon, Commissioners.
Yes, good afternoon.
Respectfully, in this matter, I appear on behalf of Donald Rodney.
Give us your full name.
He
And you two will be called in this bar.
I have been recently called to practice in Guyana. I practice in Trinidad and Tobago, amongst the Caribbean Islands.
No, Grenada, all of it.
Including Grenada. I'm very grateful.
Yes, thank you. Who else can we hear from?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. My name is Selwyn Peters. I'm called to the Canadian Bar, the Trinidad and Tobago Bar, and the Guyana Bar. And to my right is Mr. Brian Clark, who is a member of the England and Wales Bar, the Barbados Bar, and he's been called to the Guyana Bar this morning. So you've got 3 new members of the Guyana Bar. We're here to seek standing on behalf of the Guyana Trades Union Congress, one of the largest industrial bodies on behalf of workers in Guyana. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Commissioner, I just want to say I'm grateful to you for the materials which we already furnished. And I understand there's also a daily email process, so we will liaise with the Secretary and ensure that we're on that and that we can follow as we go.
Before you leave, you should advise them how the multiple ways in which you may reach.
I know that, Mr. Commissioner, you are one of those who's been into email and cell phones from the outset, and indeed that you are
I think,
armed with iPads and various articles of technology which keep you on the cutting edge.
no, I have been described as suffering from electronic phobia, and I don't even have a cell phone. It's quite the opposite, right?
I was sending you various emails during the course of the last 48 hours or so, but I knew they had to go to Barbados first, right?
Yeah.
Someone would then telephone you and indicate that you were emailing.
That is correct, that is the route that my messages take.
Very good.
Okay, they were hoping to go down from 6 and 9 days later. 27th of May until the 6th, Friday the 6th of June.
Much grateful.
I hope that with that early notice that all parties will find it.